8th graders, Ava.
And Mary.
We're introducing our first broadcasting video from 2020 through 2021. We have so many things to catch up on from missing so much school and only going 2 days a week and not being able to finish our school year last year.
I know it's such a bummer not being able to be here, but let's see what's new, since if you can't tell, so many things have changed. So let's go see our new 2020 through 21 Corona rules.
Hey guys, it's Emily. I think it's time to get a COVID update. What are some ways to help stop the spread of COVID?
There are actually several ways to stop the spread of COVID. Washing hands frequently and staying 6 feet apart. That allows us to be safe in our little bubble and germs to not be in our face. I think we're doing a great job at DMS at keeping the spread of COVID low. We've done a great job wearing masks and keeping them over our nose and our mouth. We're doing a good job of staying socially distant, and we actually have a great team set up here at DMS, and it involves several people in the front office, and we kind of tag team and are able to communicate with parents and students and each other, and that's another great way that we keep everyone safe.
How are you handling kids that walk into your office that aren't feeling good?
When a kid comes into the nurse's office and says that they're not feeling well, we assess them for certain symptoms that might indicate a COVID infection. If a kiddo goes home and they go to the doctor can determine whether or not they need a test. Those things are a sore throat, a headache, shortness of breath, a fever, a cough, things that are respiratory in nature. Also, a loss of taste or smell that is new. Could also be a COVID, and their COVID test is negative, then they get to come back to school.
Do you think the 2 days of the week going to school and virtually, do you think that's helping stop the spread of COVID?
In school, 2 days a week is actually helping stop the spread of at least 2 days a week and still be able to stop the spread or slow the spread. Now everybody, wash your hands.
I can't believe how much our school has changed since COVID. School might be very different than it used to be, but let's not forget about our old habits.
I know, isn't it crazy to think about all this? I think we might need to get a quick reminder about all the habits helped us get farther in life and help us change our school together. I'm pretty sure Aaron said he knows some stuff about all these success habits.
Take it over, Aaron.
Hey guys, it's AA Ron here, and I'm going to tell you how you can be a self-advocate.
What qualifies self-advocacy as one of the learning strategies?
I think it's a success habit because it empowers students to be successful not only but just in life in general, and it carries through for the rest of their life in their work and just in life.
What does being a self-advocate mean?
It means reaching out when you need help and figuring out how to get the help that you need. So asking for the help that you need, knowing what help that you need, and getting that help. So what do you need to be successful? Who do you need to help you? And what are the steps that you need to take to get there?
How can you become a self-advocate?
First, you need to identify where you are, and then you need to figure out what are the steps that you need to take going forward. So is that starting with an email? Is it starting with what resources do you have in front of you, which is better to start with before you just start emailing? And then how can you get to where you need to be?
Have you seen a change since you implemented this?
I definitely think so. I think kids are being more resourceful. I think they're figuring out what they can do to help themselves. I've seen kids say, like in emails, when they are resorting to email, I've seen them say like, hey, Ms. Kincaid, I have tried this, and I've also tried this, and it's not working. What are my next steps? Where can I go from here?
All right, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Well, I hope you learned a little more about how you can be a self-advocate.
That was a lot of fun to refresh my brain about all the habits. Thank you so much, Aaron, for the helpful reminder. What did you think about it, Marianne?
I haven't been in school in a while, and I can't lie, I kind of forgot about the habits. I wonder if anything else has changed since school started. Wait, Ava, have you told them about the new cheer team?
Nope, I don't believe we have. Jackson, why don't you jump into it?
Yo,
What's up, guys? It's your favorite 8th grader here, and I'm here to tell you about cheerleading.
How long have you been doing cheer?
I actually used to dance, but this year I just got into cheer.
What made you start to cheer?
I just saw other girls do it and they used to do all these tricks and I just thought it was really cool.
What kind of games do you cheer at?
We'll cheer at football games and when basketball seasons, we'll cheer at those too.
How much work goes into cheer?
I would say a decent amount, especially with stunting because you just have to have balance and it's hard to lift up other girls into the air, so it just depends.
How long have you been doing cheer?
I've been doing cheer since I was 4 years old, all the way up till I was 8, and then I stopped and now I'm back into it.
What made you start to cheer?
I just love being in front of a crowd and like being with my friends and just cheering with them and having a good time.
How long is cheer season?
All year round, with football during the fall and then basketball during the spring and summertime.
Whoa, guys, I never knew that about cheerleading. I hope you learned just as much as I
Thank you,
did.
Jackson, for the new 2020 through 21 cheerleaders introduction. They have been doing so good this year, involving the crowd and being the happiest they can be.
I totally agree with you, Marianne. They all have bright smiles and happy faces. Marianne, I have a question. Are you hungry? Because I'm so hungry. I think that Haley's doing a segment on baking. Can we switch it over there now?
Yes, I think that's a perfect idea. I'm so hungry too. Haley, will you show us some of those yummy treats?
Hi guys, it's Haley, and today we're gonna learn how to make a fun spooky Halloween treat.
These are your ingredients. 1 box of Rice Krispie cereal, 3 candy melts of your choice, a 10-ounce bag of marshmallows, 3 tablespoons of butter, sprinkles of your choice, and candy eyeballs. First, grab a large pot and set the temperature to low heat. Add in your 3 tablespoons of butter and melt completely. Once you've done that, add in your 10-ounce bag of marshmallows and stir until melted completely. Then take your pan off the heat. Now add in your 6 cups of Rice Krispie treats. And stir until well combined. Now spray a large pan with non-stick oil and mash your Rice Krispie treats into the pan until flat. Now allow them to cool. Now grab 3 bowls for each of your candy melts and add a small amount of butter into each and about a handful of candy melts. Microwave each individually for 20 seconds. They should come out looking like this. For decoration, I used a large sheet tray and a cooling rack, but you can use whatever you would like. And now, decorate. This is what mine turned out like.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. This is Haley signing off from the DMS broadcast. Bye, DMS.
When I get home, I'm going to try those. Thank you, Haley.
Those looked so good.
Ava, do you not remember the PBIS rules?
No.
No. You have to have a quieter voice in the classroom.
Sorry, I've been in school in a while. Jasleen, do you mind refreshing us on some PBIS rules? Take it over, Jasleen.
Hey DMS, this is Jasleen, and for those who are new to DMS, we follow this PBIS framework. So Mrs. Burke is going to remind us about being respectful.
Hi DMS, this is Miss Burkett, and I have been asked to answer some questions on being respectful.
Mrs. Burkett, how do you promote being respectful in a classroom?
So a few things that I expect of my students is that when I am talking or someone else in the classroom is talking, I ask that my students listen. Another way that I promote being respectful in my classroom is that when it's time to work quietly or give others appropriate think time, my students know that they should not be talking and they shouldn't be shouting out answers, but respecting that everyone learns at different speeds, working cooperatively with your peers. So when it's time to work on a group project or a group assignment, that you are doing your part and working well with others.
What does being respectful mean to you personally?
Put yourself in another person's shoes and think about how would you want to be treated in that situation, or how would you want to be responded to.
Why is being respectful important in a classroom?
We're at school to learn, and in order to do that, students need to feel comfortable asking questions and sharing ideas And we're not always going to agree with everything that people say, but we can still learn from those things. And so it's important to respect the ideas of other people and still listen to them, and who knows, you might learn something new.
What are the benefits of being respectful?
You are responsible, I think, as a person to try to make this world the best place that it can be. When we respect other people, even people who are different from us or that we have different views from, we can have an environment where it's just pleasant to interact with people and pleasant to come to school. And that's the kind of environment that we want at DMS.
Thanks, Mrs. Burkett. Now that you learned a lot about being respectful in a classroom, you can show being respectful too. This is Jasleen signing off from the DMS broadcast.
So much for reminding me what it's like to be back in school again and being respectful.
Thank you, Jasleen. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today.
Thank you for catching up with us. Don't forget to be respectful,
Be responsible,
be safe,
and cause kindness.
Bye, DMS.